Here at Earthship Update 4, Summer 2011. Well, as you can tell, this is the ugliest part of the house. This is the last outside wall that needed to be done. You're looking at exposed tires and cans at the top and part of a stucco wall that fell apart. It was just a scratch coat that we obviously didn't finish. So I thought I would show you the last remaining wall that just looks awful, and then show you what we accomplished at the end of the summer with it finished. So we're moving around to the front of the house. Now you're looking at the end of summer of 2011. We put our cisterns in place, and they'll be receiving water off the roof via the gutters. And we've got our sand underneath that. We've got a final stucco dome that we're going to build right at our back door for a garden and a planter inside. Taking you around the front of the house, 4 feet by, or the ground level behind the windows is 4 feet down. The front porch is ground level, so it's kind of short underneath there. I'm going to show you how we dug it all out and made a really nice front porch that'll eventually be screened in to kind of give a cushion between the outside and the inside, since it gets so hot here in Texas. That's our front door with a little planter on the right. And I'm going to take you on around the other side of the house and let you see the finished side. Looks a little better than the ugly wall. You notice there's a dirt berm all the way around the house. And all of those walls that you're looking at between the windows and underneath are all pounded tires. We did that 6 years ago in our first summer, that had been mudded and evened out with mud, and then a scratch stucco, and then a final stucco. We still need a little bit of touch-up paint there on the roof, but it's not a big deal. We'll have the shutters on the windows to make it look a little nicer. We'll also be, so you can tell that the roof is slanted. This is our front door, and if you look to the left, now we've got our front porch all cut out. We've had sand brought in with plastic underneath as a water barrier. We've got our wall around it that's been cemented. We're going to stucco over that real well, and then start putting in brick, and screen it in eventually. It'll be a really nice front porch. And so now I'm going to take you to the right into the front door. It's a little dark in here because there's still it has dirt floor, so it'll be a little hard to see, but you'll get the idea. That's a little shelf there that we made. It's finished, but you can't hardly see it. We've got all our cement bags and tools and stuff on it. Behind that big circular wall is another bedroom, and then the wall is finished. What you're looking at is the back of the house now. That's a scratch coat of stucco on the upper level of the walls. You can see part of our walls fell off. We didn't let it dry out enough. At the top, close to the roof, is our bottles for indirect lighting. They're just beautiful between the wall and the roof and between the beams. Now, this is the end of the summer, and we have completed all the walls. And what you're looking at is the final coat of stucco. It looks that way because it hasn't been painted yet. None of them have. Now we're going to the right of the front door into the front room. This is going to be a bathroom, shower. In the middle of this room there'll be a planter that'll receive the water from the shower, and we're going to plant a great big banana tree. All the walls have been done. They're finished. Still has a dirt floor. You're looking back behind you now down the top of the house, where you see we have all the windows for indirect lighting, and also so you can open up the windows at night and cause a convection current to pull out all the warm air, close them up in the morning, and turn on your fans. And hopefully with insulation we're going to stay between 65 and 75, maybe 78 or so, without central air and heat. Of course, this summer we've gotten up to 107, 110 degrees, so we might want to consider putting in a solar-powered small unit, but I don't think we'll need it. And this is another bedroom. It's got a dirt floor, but the walls have been stuccoed and painted. This is the last bedroom. You can't even see it because it's nothing but dirt. It's about waist level full of dirt. It hasn't been dug out at the beginning of the summer. And now I'm going to move you forward and you're going to see that it has been totally dug out. My, that was a lot of fun. Not really. And it's got a brick floor in it. Just needs a little cleaning up. The wall's got the final coat on it. And it also has a little skylight to let a little bit of sunlight in, which you can cover up in the summer if it starts to get a little warm. We got that finished. Thank goodness. That's our very first room to have a floor in. There will be more to follow. Now I'm going to show you our really cool back door. It's a 4-foot door. It is a custom door, but we didn't pay to have it done. We did it ourselves. This door you're looking at, we made ourselves in 2 days. It's made out of scrap wood. My father makes frames, so we use all the little triangles. And this is the last room, which will be our bedroom, shower, and bathroom. And you can't really see it because what you're looking at is nothing but exposed tires and dirt on the floor. And at the beginning of the summer, this is what it looked like. Now you're looking at the same bedroom with the final walls. They're not painted. If that little planter there right in front of you will be a shower, and the water will go into a planter. It will be self-contained. A little walkway between them that'll go down into our bedroom. And on the right, there'll be a little planter to receive water for the sink. And it'll be closed up on either side. And you can see the skylights to let sun in, for light for the plants. And there'll be a wall at the front of that room in the back. You can open the door for ventilation so that the sunlight coming in won't warm up the rest of the house. Now you're looking back down the hallway. Now I thought I would show you some finished pictures of other Earthships when they were finished, what they looked like. It's a little hard to tell from ours because we're not finished yet. But as you can see, they are just beautiful. You notice they all have rock, stone, or brick floors to keep the temperature stable. Hope you've enjoyed this update, and hopefully the next one will be close to the finished product, and we're hoping to be able to move into this thing next summer debt-free. No mortgage, no utilities, and start living away from the almighty dollar. We'll see.